Also in there, he did not play in that first meeting of the season. Keldon Johnson, your other starter, as Shamet takes a handoff on the dribble drive, gets inside, and is beginning to emerge as a more consistent threat. That was one of the things that Greg Popovich was talking about, as DA takes a little pocket pass from Shamet. Good. Had one in the first meeting between these two teams and flirted with one in their Saturday night victory against Golden State. Jakob Poeltl on the drive.
He gets a heavy dose of that opportunity at the rim, and he's really improved.
Did talk to Dario before the game tonight, in good spirits, and just continues to work hard. As Keldon Johnson, emergence of Derek White over the last probably 6 games, maybe 7, as Murray gets the open look and rattles it in. Poeltl's had at least 9 rebounds in 6 straight games and takes up a lot of space as Keldon Johnson cuts the baseline.
That's a challenge for the Sun.
Usually make them. Doug McDermott, one of the NBA's best, as I mentioned, did not play in the first meeting between these two teams as DA gets the contact.
Not knocking them down.
Murray just so slippery, tough handle, and then you got this guy, Jakob Poeltl.
Sun's got numbers here.
Chris Paul up ahead, no look dish, finds Cam Johnson cutting to the basket.
Chris Paul was waiting for Cam to do it. I mean, he basically looked at him and like.
Murray gets the screen, gets the look, gets the shot. Yeah, and you really don't have the luxury that you may have had before of passing up shots.
No.
As Brent Forbes knocks down a 3. They come in 4-7 on the road, 8-13 overall. The winners of 4 straight. Swings it out, open shooter.
You know he can flat out shoot.
Puts even more emphasis than usual probably on just overall defensive communication as McGee punches the ticket off the nice feed from Cam. 71% from the free throw line over the last 5 games. Nice back tap there by Wainwright.
Yep.
Boy, McGee had a wide open look. Couldn't get it to him, but he'll get the tip in and one.
This streak went on. I would remind people how difficult it is to keep your concentration and be able to have a streak like they did. 2 questions. One, what was your longest streak? To continue to play like that, especially when teams were trying to knock them off.
I mean, well, when I was in Miami, I think we had 27 games when I was with the Heat, and then I was a part of that 17 game. Landry comes from a place where, you know, he had to earn and scrap for every opportunity. And he's always trying to impress. And we just say if he just continues to play with effort and energy and with confidence.
I've watched him, obviously, his whole career, man, but I continue to be amazed at how he manipulates the game. And obviously, I put him up there with LeBron.
Basketball junkie. I love the game, but I'm always impressed by Chris because he's always under control, and that's tough to do. With bigger guys, pick him up 94 feet, but he just plays at such a tempo and a pace under such control that he's never, ever flustered.
But just talking about the overall player development system that you guys have been able to put into place, and one player in particular that looks like who's really benefited from it, but finds his way onto the floor, and just how significant that can be over the course of an 82-game season.
And he's a team guy. Like, he's the one that will do any and everything needed to put the team in a position to have success.
Trying to get the ball inside to DA. The Spurs look like they've made some adjustments here defensively. That time does not work. You know it.
Oh, it's going out of bounds. He's not saving it. He's not keeping it in bounds.
He's not a Bill Russell.
It's going out of bounds in the 3rd row.
Paul finds Bridges. Thought about the 3.
Good decision.
And the money shot from downtown. Chris finds Cam on the dribble drive, the finish, and the foul. And I know that particular move. The 4th double-double. He's already got 10 and 6 in his limited playing time. Here is Crowder. A little bit of a push shot, but they'll call it the floaty as he and McHale slip on the. Yeah, Greg Popovich is wanting a 3-second call. Murray slips the pass out to Keldon Johnson. And Johnson with the three-point hit.
Yeah, that young man can play.
Deep inside. He had DeJounte Murray, who mentioned had the triple-double. As Landry Shamet. Ball out to Crowder. Jay takes the mid-range. Timeout San Antonio. What it meant to be a pro. As the lob to the streaking Bridges. Can't get the finish. Rebound out to Crowder, who deposits the triple.
I'm glad that Crowder made it.
10-0 Phoenix run. Murray quiets the crowd with that one.
Well, I think our fans are going to find out quickly.
Paul working on Walker. He fires the three. Loads it up from long range. And had the Spurs walk him down. And we're just a bucket away from tying it up as Ayton. Jones tries his luck inside. Won't get it. D.A. couldn't control the rebound. Taps it back to Jones. Reaching in with the hands. Pass in traffic. D.A. can't handle it.
Well, again, I don't think hands up. DeAndre's hands is not up to receive the ball right to his hand. He's having to lift his hands to get the ball.
Can't get the mid-range to go down. Well, and look, when you come here to the Suns, because that's essentially the standard that's been set here for everybody.
Yeah, it's communicated to them as well, and so they have a decision to make.
Well, it goes back to the conversation we had with James Jones talking about Frank Kaminsky, and he said, you know, the great thing about it is Frank chose winning, and then gets tied up last 10 seconds here. 11-point game. Eubanks inside, powers it up, and hammers it home. Spurs were able to close that third quarter on an 8-1 run. McGee up top. Drops it in on the pretty feed from Cameron Payne.
He's going to get a hand on it.
Chappelle's got 2 more rungs in that ladder as Brent Forbes hits the quick pull-up.
Trying to see if they can get this below 10 and put rested bodies on the court.
Yeah, as I said, this is a Spurs bench as the drive by Cameron Payne. Johnson crossing over into traffic, turns it over. Up ahead to Jones. Primo on the scoop and score. Timeout Phoenix. Primo, the rookie, checking Landry Shamet. Shamet, tough contested mid-range. Long rebound to Bridges. Over to Chris Paul. Sets and fires the triple.
To see, always gives it a chance to go in.
Forbes wanted the three. Steps inside of the stripe, but knocks down the 18-footer instead.
Now, he's like Shamet, right? In that if he gets hot.
Yep. Suns led by as many as 16. Here is Johnson. Thunders his way inside. Crowder had 13 of his 16 in that third quarter. Here is Murray with the runner. Yes. Murray. 15-5 scoring run here for San Antonio. On the crossover, over to McDermott. Gets the open look and deposits the three.
Maybe tried to get to the rim. But he has really improved in not allowing himself to do that. And this guy right here, McDermott.
Paul across to Johnson. Cam fires from deep. Yes!
That's a design play right there.
Back to a three-point margin. Murray in the paint. Paul nearly had the steal. McDermott with the runner.
That's how close this game is most nights, right? Just a matter of, is he comfortable to take it?
Working on Pirtle with the pull-up. Money.
It's there.
Draws the double. McKill and a driving kick. Cam from the corner. Yes! Timeout San Antonio.
How did he know? And good catch and reaction from B.A.
Backdoor cut by Murray.
They're
Nobody
not,
at the rim.
And they're not going for threes. Yeah.
On the pull-up. Yes! And one. The point guard delivers. Rebounded to the hands of McDermott. They'll get one shot away.